Thank you, Alex. Turning now to a Pinpoint weather alert as we take a live look over New Bedford Harbor. A coastal storm has made a mess of this Monday holiday, bringing plenty of rain and gusty winds. And the system is going to take a little while to move out. Meteorologist Catie McNeil joins us, so the gloom is just kind of settled and stuck. Katie.
Yeah, so the system has kind of stalled out, Shannon, which has caused us to see the effects from the system for much longer. And we're going to continue to see rain and wind even through parts of Tuesday as well. We won't fully dry out until midweek Wednesday and Thursday, unfortunately. Taking a look right now, live cam in East Providence, visibility pretty low along the horizon as we're seeing patchy fog mixed in with periods of heavy rain as well. Some downpours just moving through the Providence area a short time ago. Temperatures right now low to mid 50s across the area, 55 in Providence, New Bedford at 56. Down towards the coast, we're just a degree warmer in Narragansett right now at 57. And wind gusts have died down a little bit inland here, still around 25 to 30 miles an hour. Offshore is when we're continuing to see the highest of the wind gusts, still around 47 to 50 mile an hour gusts out towards Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket at the south. Rainfall so far as of 4 p.m. this evening here. We're looking at Coventry already seeing 3.5 inches of rain. Other areas upwards of 2.5 inches, 2 inches of rain in many locations across Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts. And we could dump an additional inch or two of rain on top of that in certain locations when all is said and done by tomorrow. So with that, as we continue on throughout the rest of this evening, periods of heavy rain at times and those gusty winds. Storm totals for rain could bring isolated highs of 4 inches of rain in some spots, as I mentioned. Gusty winds up to 50 miles an hour, especially down towards the coast and offshore as we head towards the overnight. But the good news is the winds are expected to slowly diminish as we head towards the overnight and throughout the day on Tuesday, with overall improving conditions, especially by the second half of the day. Let's take a look at the wind gusts, kind of what we're projecting here for the next several hours. We're looking at wind gusts dying down, especially inland throughout the day tomorrow, but still fairly gusty offshore, approaching 40 miles an hour overnight into early Tuesday morning. But across the board, especially in areas further north, we will see wind gusts dropping to around 20 miles an hour or so by the afternoon hours on Tuesday. But with that, overnight into Tuesday morning, we could still see some localized power outages, especially down offshore, Block Island, Nantucket, and Martha's Vineyard, as well as on the immediate coastline. But we're expecting that to be more on the minor side at this point. Satellite and radar, you can see this band of heavier rain that moved through, some isolated downpours continuing. That'll be the trend on and off throughout the overnight hours and as we head towards Tuesday, with still a lot of moisture left to go with this system. Let's take a closer look here at the timing as we continue on throughout the rest of the evening. Isolated downpours, you can see these yellows and oranges here. Could see some mixed in thunderstorms as well, so localized heavier or larger amounts of rainfall could fall during that time period. Finally starting to dry out as we head towards Tuesday afternoon, but still a long ways to go here. So with that, Tuesday morning, still seeing the effects of that rain and wind, with that starting to subside a bit more towards Tuesday afternoon and evening. So with that 7-day forecast, we will remain in a weather alert through the rest of this evening. And as we head towards tonight, we will finally start to dry out, as I mentioned, later in the day tomorrow, but still quite a ways to go. If you're out and about this evening, just give yourself a little extra time on those roadways.
And some indoor things to do.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Katie, thank you. Still ahead on 12 News at 5.